You know, there are some things in the tech world that are just everywhere. You use their code pretty much every single day, but you've probably never even heard their name. Well, there's this quiet, powerful operating system working behind the scenes of some of the biggest technologies you use, and we're going to pull back the curtain on this hidden giant.
So, here's a good one for you. A gaming console, a laptop, and the world's biggest streaming service. I mean, they seem like they're from completely different planets, right? They operate in totally different parts of our digital lives. But believe it or not, they all share a common, incredibly powerful ancestor. And there it is, FreeBSD. That's the secret ingredient. It's the unsung hero providing the rock-solid stability and performance that these massive platforms are literally built on. So, what exactly is this hidden engine?
All right, in this explainer, we are diving deep into FreeBSD. We're going to find out where it came from, what makes it so different from its more famous cousin, Linux, and, most importantly, why it's the go-to choice for companies that absolutely positively cannot afford to fail.
To really get what FreeBSD is all about, we have to hop in the time machine. Its story isn't just about code. It's really a quest for a truly free and open operating system, and it all started in the halls of a university.
So it all kicks off way back in 1974 at UC Berkeley. They get their hands on a Unix license and start tinkering, creating what they called the Berkeley Software Distribution, or BSD. For years, the main goal was to replace all the proprietary AT&T code with their own. By the early 90s, they were almost there. Then, a huge moment in 92, 386BSD comes out, which let the system run on normal, affordable PCs. But when that project kind of stalled, a new group of developers stepped up in 93. They forked the code, gave it a new name, FreeBSD, and after settling a lawsuit with AT&T, they dropped version 2.0 in 1994. That was it, the first version that was 100% free.
Okay, so I know what you're thinking. A free, Unix-like operating system, that just sounds a lot like Linux, doesn't it? And yeah, you're not wrong, they are definitely spiritual cousins. But when you look under the hood at how they're actually built and shared, their core philosophies are worlds apart.
And this right here is probably the biggest difference of all. Think of FreeBSD as a car designed and built from the ground up by one company, say Porsche. The engine, the chassis, the software, it's all developed in-house as one single cohesive project. Everything is designed to work together perfectly. Now, Linux is a phenomenal engine, maybe the best engine in the world, but it's just the engine. Other companies like Red Hat or Canonical have to come along and build the rest of the car around it. That's what we call a Linux distribution.
The other game-changing difference is the license. Now, this might sound a little nerdy, but trust me, it's everything. The FreeBSD license is incredibly permissive. It basically says, hey, take our code, do whatever you want, go build your billion-dollar closed-source product with it. We don't care, just give us credit. The GPL license that Linux uses is what's called copyleft. It's all about keeping software free. It says, sure, you can use our code, but if you distribute a new version, you must make your changes open source too. For a company like Apple or Sony, that can be a deal breaker.
So, because of this all-in-one design and unique philosophy, FreeBSD has developed some absolutely legendary, rock-solid features. I mean, these are the tools that are the bedrock of its reputation for being just unbelievably stable and secure. Let's look at a couple of the most famous ones.
First up, we have to talk about ZFS. This is not just any old file system. It's practically a religion when it comes to data integrity. ZFS is completely obsessed with preventing data corruption. It's constantly checking and rechecking your data behind the scenes to make sure every single byte is perfect. This is why it's the gold standard for massive storage servers, for anyone who absolutely cannot afford to lose data.
And then there are jails. You know, you hear about Docker and containers all the time today. Well, FreeBSD was doing this stuff way ahead of the curve. Jails are this genius way to slice up a single server into multiple totally isolated environments. You can run different apps in different jails, and if one of them has a security issue or crashes, it's completely trapped. It can't affect anything else. It's just brilliant security architecture.
Okay, so let's put all the pieces together. You've got the complete integrated design, you've got that super permissive license that lets companies innovate without giving away their secrets, and you have these powerhouse features like ZFS and jails. When you mix all that together, it becomes crystal clear why the biggest names in tech rely on FreeBSD.
And here's the proof. Look at this list. Sony uses a modified version of FreeBSD for the PlayStation because it's predictable and screamingly fast, perfect for a gaming console.
Apple built huge parts of macOS and iOS on top of FreeBSD components, especially its legendary networking code. Netflix? You bet. They use it to power the servers that deliver movies right to your screen, taking advantage of both its high-performance networking and that permissive license. And WhatsApp? This one just blows my mind. They use it to handle an insane number of connections. We're talking over 2 million at the same time on a single server. That's a true testament to FreeBSD stability under pressure.
So the next time you boot up your console, stream a show, or send a message, you'll know. You'll know about the quiet giant working in the background. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other essential technologies are out there, hiding in plain sight, just powering the world we live in?